Okay, it's 11 a.m. We'll begin our March 26, 2026 Board of Public Works meeting. We'll start with roll call.
Very
Present.
Very Wilder.
Present.
That's Kirk. Larry Greathouse. Myself.
First item on the agenda is approval of minutes of our February 19th meeting. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. Vernon seconds the motion. All in favor, show of hands. All opposed, 2-0. We'll begin this meeting by announcing that bids were due for the addition to the golf course today. Due to some last minute changes to the spec and the scope, we're going to reject the bids today, start the process over. So look for a re-advertisement in the paper over the next 2 weeks, and we'll postpone the opening of those until we get good numbers. That came from a request from several of the contractors involved.
And we're going to return them.
We'll return the ones that we've received. Just a quick note for the record, the city also put out an RFP for interest in inspection services for our sign inspection project through NDOT. The city has received 3 proposals. They come from American Structure Point, HWC Engineering, and Gonzalez Engineering. We also received 3 thanks but no thanks letters from Burgess and Neichel, WSP, and the Lockmuller Group. So I will put a team together to score these proposals, and then we'll reach out to the highest scored engineering firm to negotiate price for project and inspection services. Next, we have some stage rentals. Charlie?
Yeah, we got 5 state rentals. Request the Good Samaritan for 418 Main Street for May 23rd, Main Street again for May 26th, Phoenix County High School for May 9th, and St. Anne's Golf Course for May 25th and 26th.
And today we are only approving the use of the stage. Correct. Gary, any objections or issues with those dates?
I'll make a motion to approve schedule.
Vernon makes a motion to approve the 5 requests for stage rental, and I will second Vernon's motion. All in favor, show of hands. All opposed, motion carries 2-0. Next up, we have Whitney with ARA.
He's finding some cheap professional things.
Hello, Whitney.
Hello, good morning. Stephen, from Architectural Revivalist is here to talk about the preserving Indiana Main Street contract that's in front of you today. We have sent that to Larry to review, and he recommended a few changes, and Stephen has made those and is happy to make those. But he's here today to answer any questions about the different phases of the project, since this is about a 2 to 3 year timeline. So.
Hopefully it's not 3 years. But yeah, hopefully we're looking at, but we'd like to wrap up the Section 106 process this summer, if possible. I know that we have like a November deadline to get it in by November, but it'd be really nice if we could get that process in and get bidding done sometime over the winter, so that way by spring we're really ready to get the ground running with good bids and good weather. We can hit some major projects and things like that. So that's kind of the timing that I found has worked best for this. So this hits at a really good time. I think that we've got several months to work through this process. I know that we've got several candidates that have applied for the work. And we're happy to help you guys. We're happy to assist you guys in selecting those and being part of this conversation. So our team will be down here next week. We're kind of coming down today. I've got to actually be out of town for a funeral here at 4:30. So we're going to come down next week and do some more field work, and then meeting with ARA and their team sometime a couple following weeks to kind of make some discussions of how you have to help you guys make the selections for those buildings. Getting those locked in is going to be an important next step. And yeah, if you have any other questions for me, Charlie?
The contract that I printed
believe it was very something minimal, but pretty, like, hopefully, yeah, something about litigation or.
Yes.
Just want to make sure that.
Hope we never get there, but I understand the process, so.
Yeah, these AI contracts are.
I know, it's a lot of words, I know, a lot of words, it's a lot of CY.
With the recommended changes by Larry and Kayla, I would make a motion to approve the contract.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the architectural contract for Indiana Preserving Main Street. All in favor, show of hands. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0. Look forward to getting started. I'll get you an executed copy
We'll
shortly.
be down here next week.
Very good.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah.
Anything
Oh,
else
just
you
so you
want to
know,
add?
we just, we're starting construction in Newcastle too, so.
Oh, good.
We got that one off the ground, running, so I said, well, I think we'll be good with what you guys want to do, so, alright, anyway, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Stephen. I just wanted to provide you with an update on our occupied rehabilitation. We are nearing the end of this program. We have obligated nearly all of our funding. So we are assisting 22 homeowners in North Vernon and making recommendations for people who we are unable to assist to refer them to the James County program.
Okay.
So if you guys have any questions about money or that process, just let me know. I need to update some approval forms for you all because we had quite a few new applicants with a social media push this last.
Thanks, Whitney.
Thanks, guys.
We'll move on to other business. Gary, you want to get us started? Then you have a couple things.
I got several things, maybe the first thing on the list, we want to address 44 Long Street, the driveway citation here. Mr. Stephen Dent, he's here. Him and I met a day or two ago, I don't know what it was, but he would like to put take that, or he placed in on the Gifford Street side of his property, remove that back out, and not put the driveway in, correct? Yes, sir. You have anything else you want?
I was at a misunderstanding on how the permit system worked, and that was my fault for laying it there. I misunderstood that, so with your guys' approval, okay, I can come back in today even and remove it. As soon as you allow, I can remove it back out of the driveway.
I think it's the right thing to do if you're not, you need to get a permit and it's not culverted, or doesn't have a culvert in it, it's probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, understood. Misunderstanding. If you can get it out of there, that'd be great. No issues then. Thank you.
Yeah, am I allowed to do that today? Because I can leave here and go get my equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, sooner the better.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Along with that issue, send me an email on another address here on Palm Street.
Yes,
Is a citation been sent for that, or?
no, I talked to Aaron a little bit, we just wanted to get with you before that, so.
And that situation is very similar, right? They don't have a culvert underneath that one, is it?
There is a culvert under.
There is a culvert?
A pipe. I wouldn't call it a culvert. There is a pipe and I have a picture if you want to see what's there.
Is that, do we feel like that one needs to be removed as well?
I don't feel so, I don't even know when that's put in, but I don't see it causing any problems. But it does have a pipe, it does green.
I mean, this one would have been probably okay if it had a pipe underneath it and then got a permit, right? But I don't know if there's a difference between adding a driveway or extending the driveway.
But permit wise, yes. But I've tried to find where there was a permit, and I don't know how to go about finding out when it was put in there.
Yeah, all I know is I did receive a complaint last year about it, and I don't know if I followed up, I think I followed up with the wrong person. So it kind of got dropped, and then, of course, with this incident, I'm like, yeah, I probably need to dig back into that a little bit further. But the additional complaint was that there was standing water, and I do actually have photos of water standing where there was a lot of rain. So here again, I I mean, ultimately, we'll compare the size, but, yeah. But the complaint initially was that there's water standing. So I think if I look back, I can check, because I've unfortunately been in that area quite a bit lately. I'm trying to remember when I took that photo, it was last year, because I did have to send that property owner a trash violation, because they had like a carpet and a toilet out in my front yard, so. But I can check with the complaint to see, like, because I don't think it's always been like that. If I can look back at my records, so, Jared, do you recall that address?
What's this address?
I don't want to. It doesn't. Yeah, so my. You go down to the very corner of this property. South Street. There was a homeowner that just blew it up.
That's what you want to say. And this was back on, sorry, I go back to 5/6.
Yeah.
So, but that was just because of that.
It was actually,
Well, I personally think there's a difference between this one and the one we just saw.
Yeah.
Because
Because of the, A, it's been there for a while, and B, it's kind of doesn't.
right, so have them clean that up, but I think going forward, we certainly don't want to encourage multiple driveways in any residential neighborhood, especially one like that was built 60, 70 years ago before the days of retention ponds, because every time you're even out of the culvert, they just get plugged up, and we don't need any more in there. So let's not get in the habit of, even if they come to get a driveway, we don't want two driveways in a residential neighborhood.
so I couldn't find where there was going to apply on this.
You know, I've been there for so many years, you know.
So I put it back, look at
And multiple owners, I'm sure, of those places, so.
GIS.
Probably the first
2019, I think it was there.
So you might ask him.
Updated.
All that, I mean,
So,
he said,
I'm
he
pretty sure it's like
told
home
people,
Italy.
he said, we're
That,
confirmed.
and it was done last year.
He was at, on my days.
Does,
Yeah.
everybody did that, but, the whole thing. So, I don't know if you have a leg to stand on, go back.
Probably not.
This one could be considered grandfathered in, maybe.
Yeah, right.
We find a deal just like we did on 44 Long Head.
That's gonna be a very expensive stormwater project.
Well, and one road.
Because I received
around, there's a few houses that, similar things like that, or they just have cash, where they extended it for extra parking and stuff, but,
Their first option was
insurance rate was good on it, it wasn't gravel, it was
recertified.
asphalt.
Asphalt.
So. But it definitely something.
Yeah, I don't think I would recommend forcing them to tear that out, it's probably been there for some time, grandfathered in, but, and it has the culvert, so. Okay, that was good, let's not add anymore. It was. All right, Gary, next.
So we had one of our trucks caught fire and burned out last Friday, let you know, so. We found an invoice on, we purchased it, so the city purchased it in 2019, it was a 2011 truck. And when we purchased it, it had 198,949 miles on it. I don't know what we're gonna get out of insurance wise, but
4,000.
That's better than I
Seems
thought.
fair.
We paid $5,500 for the truck in 2019.
That's not the deductible.
Pardon?
That's not the $1,000 deductible, so.
So you're in the market for another truck or has been in place?
Probably a couple trucks, yeah, no, it's just, when I heard the truck on fire, I was hoping it was a different one. Anyway, I don't know if this is the correct place to bring it up, but I need to get some direction on our salt storage bin. Got the site cleaned up down at the wastewater plant, but I haven't moved the blocks back. We borrowed those off the airport. I feel like that's just been on my personal list of things I'd like to get done before I retire. Because I was involved with moving them, I'd like to get them back to the airport. But we're not
I
gonna.
assume they want them back.
Yes. But they're still set up down there. But we are going to have, tomorrow's the deadline. This year's a little different on salt. Purchasing salt, the states included us, and we can actually, if I tell them I want 100 tons of salt, they're going to take bids, and whatever the bids are, they'll take the lowest bidders for the salt for this coming season, this next snow season. We're obligated to take at least 80% of what we order. So if we order 100 tons, we're going to have to take 80 minimum. We could get up to 120 tons. So we could go 20% over. Tomorrow's the deadline to sign up for that. The problem I see with us signing up for that is I don't have enough money in my budget to cover 100 tons of salt. Depending on what the price is, I'm assuming it's going to be probably at least close to what we paid last year. We used close to 300 tons last year. We still have salt left over. Our salt storage building is full at the moment. So we're going to have to target our beds, so some of it with the inside. I'm having room to order some. I've shared this before, but Morgan's has been nice enough to store salt for us in years past, but they can't do that anymore.
At one point, we talked about getting some bids to build a new salt storage shed.
It's, Tim, I guess it's, because I know one of my wife works at the Vernon, so they keep sending me emails and wanting to know, they haven't got a bid request yet, so.
Yeah.
But the ideal fix is to add additional storage on site, right?
Yes. We don't have room to even store 100 tons, so. Let's use 300. Last year we used, it's right at 300 tons. Last season, we used that much this past year too.
Yeah.
We need building 3 times what we got there. Or another, if we had, my solution would be to add another building next to the one that we got, just increase the size of it. So
Yeah.
get too big, you can't get to the back of the salt, get it cleaned out of the building, should give us an option to clean one out.
Yeah.
You know, rotate it.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll have to bring that back to the front burner.
So it's okay, I'll go ahead and start putting those blocks back. And of course the brush, we're gonna have to find some place to put brush. We call mountain brush this week. It's nice having Omega down there, but they move the force on you done it, they can shake it on the fire. That hole's getting full. I'm sure we're gonna lose that spot anyways.
Where was this one at?
We've been dumping it where, but. When I first started 4 years ago, that was a huge hole there. There's no hole anymore.
Yes,
It's
not.
been 4 years, we got the amount of brush that we hauled.
What's the,
Well, we may find another location, or we get into the expense of having somebody haul it all for us, or we look into commercial grade chippers and start chipping and mulching what we have to give away or, you know. But we're gonna have to go to plan B.
So to add to the brush, if you go by our ordinance, it's 6 inch maximum and 10 feet length. It's more set up, our ordinance is set up more for yard waste, not tree removal.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of move from taking whatever's on the street, get rid of, clean the city up, which is a lot more involved, so that's why we're hauling as much brush as we are.
Yeah.
And then after Monday, yes, they're still cleaning up trees today.
Sure.
Something that I think we need to address, Tim, it's not been available for me to talk to, but Fifth Street, between Fifth Street and Sixth Street, down the highway, there's some major issues there. I'm gonna get Tim when he's available.
Okay.
And then I've been getting numerous complaints since I've been commissioner on Hoosier Street. Sidewalks, curbs, just the condition of the street, so. Yeah. That's all I've got, you know, and
Thanks, Gary.
Chief Holt? No, yeah, Chief Spencer.
Charlie, anything else from you, Larry?
No.
We have a document approval of claims in the amount of $49,863.20. Barron makes a motion to approve the claims. I'll second the motion. All in favor? And with that, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Barron seconds the motion. All in favor? Motion carries 2-0. Meeting adjourned at 11:22.